play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Reports!
Hey there guys, Quirk here from MiniWarGaming.com to give you another Warhammer 40k 8th edition battle report. That's becoming a mouthful actually.
Yeah.
So, I'm here with Joel and we're going to be playing 2,000 points. I'm bringing some Orks, so 2,000 points of Orks. It's going to be a lot. I got like 90 boys. That's right, I got 90 boys.
It's going to be a lot to chew through.
90 boys. And Joel's going to be bringing his Black Templars, right?
Black Templars.
Black Templars. Not quite as many as I'm bringing, but
Not even
still.
close.
No, but he's got so much firepower. So much firepower. It's going to be crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go head to head. We'll show you the roll off for our mission. We're going to do the deployment and then get right to the battle. But before we do that, a quick reminder for you guys, if you're interested in coming in to play anybody here, don't forget to go to miniwargaming.com/challenge for all the details. We would love to have you in here and rolling some dice. You can be just like this guy right here. That's where you wave. There we go. See, I even got him to wave. Awesome. All right, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and check out these armies. Starting off the army showcase, we're going to take a look at the Orks. So, as you can see, I've brought quite a few boys. These are 3 units of 30 boys, so they're just all over the place. For my HQ choices, I have Thraka right there. And just now, I'm realizing I only have 1 HQ, so this is not going to be a battalion detachment. This is a patrol detachment. So I'm only getting the 3 command points as opposed to the 6 that I would be getting. Oh well, I will have to live with that. So I have Thraka right here. No upgrades on him. Boys are all equipped with Slugga Choppas in units of 30. I've got a Pain Boy right here. And then over here I have, it looks like a War Boss. It is not a War Boss. That's going to be a knob with a banner. So we don't have a knob with a banner model, so I'm just going to use that as a filler for this one. It's going to be Mark Dave. Sorry guys, you're going to see a little bit of that in this army. Over here I've got 10 Ludas. Then over here I've got 5 knobs on bikes. Another little bit of Mark Dave here. They are all equipped with the Power Claws. Back here, I've got 5 Mega Knobs, all equipped with twin kill saws, and they're going to be riding around a battle wagon with an ARD top and a zap gun. And that's going to make up my full 2,000 points of Orks. I'm going to go ahead and roll for my Warlord trait right now and see what I get. And I got myself a 5, so that means that Gozgul Thraka has a 6-up, ignore any wounds, which is sweet for him. Moving over to Joel's army, what did you bring, sir?
I've got Black Templars. Right here I have a Crusader squad. They're going to be joined by Chaplain Grimaldus. He is going to be a Primaris Lieutenant, so I can reroll failed wounds of 1, and a Sword Brother in that squad with twin lightning claws, and one of the initiates has a power axe instead of a chain sword. All the neophytes and initiates have basically bolt pistols and either a chain sword on the initiates or a combat knife on the neophytes for +1 attack. Over here, squad, base identical. One of the initiates is upgraded with a power axe, a sword brother with 2 lightning claws, and this one has High Marshal Halbricht. And each one of these squads are each in their own Land Raider Crusader.
Alright. And one thing to know about the Land Raider Crusaders is that this one here does not have the melta-gun, correct?
Correct. There's no melta-gun on that. They're just the basic Land Raider Crusaders.
Okay.
Then up front here, I have 3 5-man Crusader squads. 2 of them have plasma guns with las cannons, and the third one has a plasma gun with a missile launcher. Then in back here, I have a Venerable Dreadnought with 2 twin autocannons, and a Predator with a Predator autocannon and las cannon sponsons.
Very nice. That's going to make up Joel's 2,000 points of Black Templars. Here we have the board we're going to be playing on. Kind of hijacked Steve's old board from a previous game, moved a few little things around. A couple things here got bumped in the process. Let's just put that down off of there. There we go. Fixed it. So we're going to go ahead and roll off right now to see what mission we're going to get. Big shiny yellow die getting on 5. That sentence should not have taken that much effort to get out. But a 5 is going to be secure and control. So the way this one works is there is an objective set up in both of our deployment zones. There were 3 points at the end of the mission, and then we have all the other standard things like Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and Line Breaker. So there's going to be extra points there. Now we're going to roll off to see which deployment we're going to be doing, and it's going to be a 2, so I believe that's Dawn of War. So with the Dawn of War deployment, now Joel and I get to roll off to see who gets to pick their deployment zone. I rolled a 6 and a 4, so I get to pick my side, and I'm going to choose that side. For placing the objectives, I went ahead and stuck my objective in this forest over in the corner, and Joel stuck his right behind the barrels back there. So now we get to alternate back and forth deploying our units. Since Joel put down his objective last, he gets to deploy first. He's opting with a Crusader squad right behind the rubble. So my first drop and a counter to his drop will be to put my Ludas in this building. So Joel's next drop is going to be putting down his Dreadnought. Oh, right next to the Crusader squad. In an attempt to try and spread out the deployment, I'm going to put my bikes over on this side of the board in perspective to his deployment so far. He's right there. And next up, Joel's going to put down a Land Raider with all of his guys inside.
This is the one with the Primaris, Lieutenant, and Chaplain Grimaldus in it.
Gotcha. To start covering the objective, I'm going to stick one of my blobs of 30 boys right here next to this forest. There is no way I'm getting all these guys in this forest, so I'm not going to be benefiting from the cover. In response to that, Joel has put another 5-man Crusader squad behind this building near Objective 2. Opting to place another squad of 30 boys right there. And you're going to respond by putting your Predator. Ooh, okay. Definitely got line of sight on all my guys. That's worrisome. Putting down another gigantic unit of boys right there. And Joel puts down another Crusader squad next to the first Crusader squad, so you've got 2 of the guys with last cannons right there. So this is where it gets a little bit wonky. How many more drops do you have?
I have one more drop.
You have one more drop, and the person who finishes deploying first gets to go first. I technically have 5 more drops, but I'm going to finagle it a little bit and put all 5 of them in the battle wagon so that I get them all down in one drop, which will mean I finish deploying first. And that's going to be in this battle wagon right here. So it's going to be the battle wagon as 1 drop. The Meganobs are going to be in there, so that's 2 drops. The War Boss is going to be, Throck is going to be in there for 3 drops. The Banner is going to be in there for 4 drops, and the Pain Boy is going to be in there as well, making 5 drops. So that's going to be 5 drops in one, meaning that I have finished deploying first, and that means Joel gets to put down his last drop. Joel's last drop will be right there, the Land Raider with Helbrecht inside. So I finished deploying first, which means I get to go first, unless you're able to seize the initiative. Would you like to try and seize the initiative?
I would definitely like to try and seize.
Alright, looking for a 6. No, would you like to spend a command point to reroll that? You do have 6.
I'm going to go down to 5.
Okay, going down to 5, rerolling it. No. Alright. So, here we go into Orks, turn 1. So, start of my movement phase, the first thing I'm going to do is have this gigantic blob of boys advance, because I need them to just fly up the board. So they're going to be going 5 plus 5 for 10. I can live with that. Getting a good distance up the board there. Next up, I'm going to have this squad of boys advance. Actually, I take that back. They're going to stay where they are because they're holding the objective. Let's have this squad of boys advance. Yeah, okay. They're going 7. There they go, out of the forest, 7 inches. Going over to the knobs on bikes, they're going to advance 16 inches. Right on up to there. The battle wagon is going to just go right there. And I believe that's going to be it for movement, so let's go right on over to shooting. Let's have my Ludas spool up some shots and fire at that Dreadnought. So, D3 shots a guy. For 1 shot apiece, I'm going to use one of my 3 command points going down to 2 and re-roll this. 3 shots apiece. So it's going to be 30 shots flying in, hitting on 5s. And these are wounding on 4s. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds at -1. So you got 4 up save. Failing 3, so now you're going to have 6 6-ups because they're 2 damage apiece. And you have the Venerable Special Rule allowing you a 6-up, just ignore wounds. So you're going to take 4. Bringing this guy down to 4 wounds remaining. Moving over to the battle wagon, gonna fire its Zap gun into your Predator. Gonna determine the strength of the gun right now. If it's a 11 or higher, it just doesn't need to roll the wound, it just does D3 mortal wounds. But it's gonna be strength 5. Okay. And 1 shot here, hitting on a 5. No. Lastly, for the shooting phase, my bikes with their assault weapons are gonna fire into this Dreadnought again. They have assault 3 guns each, the def guns, so that's gonna be 12 shots. Normally hitting on 5s, but they advance, so -1, so hitting on 6s with these. So it's going to be 3 hits. And strength 5 against your toughness 7 means I'm wounding on 5s for 2. No AP, so 3 up save. And you made both of them. that's going to be it for Orks turn 1. Not a bad turn 1, but a little bit of hurt on that Dreadnought, which makes me happy. But I'm a little bit worried because you are definitely going to be able to move up and get a good alpha strike with everybody. So we'll see what happens as we go on to, I forgot the name, Black Templars, turn 1. Start the movement phase. Joel's going to have his 2 units here jump up into this building. So the first one needs to advance to get onto the top floor. They're going to go... That should be far enough, because they're moving 6 normally, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that'll get you 8 inches, definitely enough to get everybody up on top of that building. Then the bottom unit here, there it's only a 3-inch climb, so they have more than enough room to get up and walk the 3 inches in. Getting both units in there very comfortably. Moving over to the Crusader squad, they're going to disembark from their Land Raider. So they all completely disembark, including the guys on top. You forgot about them,
I did forget about them.
And then they're going to walk forward. Getting to be about 4 inches away from my bikes. This Land Raider is going to move up just enough to get all the guns in range of my boys. And with that, movement is concluded. On to, do you have any psychers?
No psychers.
On to the shooting phase then. So really quick, how many wounds did you think Ludus had?
2, actually.
And you're not, like, joking or anything like that?
I seriously thought they would be 2.
Not the only one to make that mistake. Just saying. Starting off, the Dreadnought is going to fire up at my 1 wound Ludus. So there's going to be 8 shots hitting on 2s. Ooh, okay. Wounding on 3s. For 2 wounds. AP -1, so I'll get a 6-up or save because of the cover. And 1 dies. And it's going to be you. Going on to the Crusaders, we're going to have 3 bolters and a plasma gun go into my unit of boys here, and a frag missile go whoosh, boom into those Ludas.
Guns first.
Starting off with the bolt guns, hitting on 3s. Got 1 hit there, wounding on a 4. No. Plasma, are you going to... Nope.
No overcharge.
Okay.
The frag missile?
D6 shots from the frag missile. For 2 shots, hitting on 3s. No. Wow. Going to the Predator, all the shots are going into my battle wagon. Starting off with the autocannon, it's heavy 2d3, so we're looking at 4 shots. These are hitting on 3s. There's 2 hits, strength 7.
Strength 7.
Wounding on 5s, because I'm toughness 8 because of my art top. So you got 1 wound there. AP -1, so I have a 5-up save. Got it. And then you got your 2 last cannons.
2 last cannons, yep.
For 2 hits, and these are wounding on 3s. For 2 wounds, and these are
-3.
There's no save there. So that's D6 damage apiece. Wow. Okay, and ignoring those 2 on 6s. No, so 2 damage goes through. Bringing the battle wagon down to 14 wounds. Next up, we're going to have this Land Raider fire into this gigantic blob of boys. So these are rapid fire 6 apiece, so you got 12 shots coming in, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Okay. So I've got 5 6-up saves here. And 3 boys die. Dropping their overall leadership down to 27. And the twin assault cannon on top, heavy 12, hitting on 3s. And strength 6 means you're wounding on 3s. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boys dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over here, the Crusader squad is going to fire their bolt pistols at the bikes. We've got 15 bolt pistols and 1 plasma pistol, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so these are hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s. That's going to be 4 wounds with a 4-up armor save. So 1 will go down to 1 wound remaining. That's going to be this guy right here. And 1 plasma pistol. That's a hit. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound, and I don't think I get a save from that. At -3, that means I do not get a save, so this bike is gone. And with the last thing available to shoot being a Land Raider, you're going to opt not to fire it. So we're going to go on to the assault phase. I believe you only have the 1 charge you wanted to declare?
The 1 charge right here, this Crusader squad that came out of the Land Raider at the bikes.
Alright, the bikes will overwatch. So that's going to be 12 shots, hitting on 6s. Getting 4 hits. Sweet. Wounding on 3s. That's 3 wounds. So it's going to be the Neophytes trying to tank this with a 4-up. And they do.
Wow.
And going for the charge, need at least a 3, so as long as you don't get snake eyes, you're good. Oh yeah, you're super good. Everybody's in and blocking that corridor. So here we go into combat. You charge first, so you get to go first. Opening up with the Sword Brethren, he has 2 lightning claws, so he gets an extra attack. If you roll a 6 here, you get to make another attack with it. Nope, but you got 3 hits. And these are strength...
Strength 4.
So you're wounding on 5s. No.
1s.
But because the Lieutenant's there, you get to reroll 1s to wound. No. And we just realized because of Lightning Claw, you get to reroll all of them, so rolling that last one, no, still needed a 5. And everybody else swinging, we got 22 attacks coming in. These are hitting on 3s. And because of the Grimaldus, you get to reroll those failed hits, so get all those 1s and 2s together and look for some 3s. Whoa, that'll do it. And we also got 3 6s here, so you get 3 additional attacks for 2 more hits. Then with Strength 4 against my Toughness 5, you're looking for 5s to wound. Rerolling the 1s. Okay. It's going to be 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 wounds here, so I've got 11 4-up armor saves. And that's going to be 1 bike dead, 2 bikes dead. So I will pull these 2. I've got 6 attacks back with the 2 guys remaining. Normally I'm hitting on 3s, but they're wielding Power Claw, so -1 to hit, so I'm looking for 4s here. And there's 4 hits. And these are my strength 10, so looking for 2s to wound. And that's going to be 4 wounds at -3. So you can either have your guys with the 4-up save just die, or the guys with the 3-up save try and take a 6-up.
I'm going to have the 4-up saves guys just die.
Alright, so that's going to be 4 guys dead. That's going to be it for combat. So we got some morale tests to make. First off, starting with my guys there, leadership 7. I lost 3, so I'm down to 4. And I don't lose anybody. Yours are 8 or 7?
Leadership 8, but Grimaldus is in that unit, so he is actually leadership 9, I believe.
Okay, so basically if you roll a 6, you lose 1 guy. So just don't roll a 6. Perfect. And that'll be it for the first round of combat. Still no first blood scored, though you got very, very close over here. We'll see what I can do to try and bring it back as we go on to Orks, turn 2. Start turn 2 for the Orks. First thing I'm going to do is take these bikes and have them fall back over to here. Like so. And this gigantic blob of boys are going to advance 6 inches. Finishing their advance there. Next up I'm going to have Thraka and the Pain Boy jump out of the battle wagon. Thraka is going to jump out to right there. And the Pain Boy will jump out right to here. I'm also going to have the Knob jump out, ending right there. Following that, this blob of boys will advance 6 inches. Like so, maintaining coherency so the Knob is back. This horde will advance 9 inches. Ta-da! And the battle wagon is going to go right to here, because it can't fit through that space. That's going to be it for the movement phase. On to the shooting phase, starting off with the Luda is going to try and finish off that Dreadnought over there. How many shots? 2 apiece. 18 shots, hitting on 5s. And wounding on 4s. And that's going to be 3 4-ups because it's -1. And then 2 6-ups. Okay, drops down to 2 wounds remaining. Over here I'm going to have the Zap Gun fire at the Dreadnought, see if we can't finish it off. How strong is it? Strength 9. Hitting on a 5. Nope. Alright, that's going to be it for the shooting phase. On to the assault phase. Let's have this gigantic blob of boys declare a charge against your Crusaders. Starting off with 10 bolt pistols, hitting on 6s. Getting 1 hit, wounding on a 4. That's nope. And then you got your...
The auto bolt gun for the Primaris Lieutenant.
Yep, looking for those 6s. No.
And a plasma pistol on Chaplain Grimaldus.
No. Going for the charge. Yeah, they make it. So they all get in, and I'm going to have them I'm going to have them go first, I guess. So they're all going to do a 3-inch pile in, so it's just going to push everybody forward 3 inches. Get them all nice and compact in there. But still be in range to get the buffs from Thraka, the Pain Boy, and the Knob. Got 14 guys able to attack, so it's going to be 60 attacks. So we got 60 attacks coming in. These are hitting on 2s because I have a Knob with a Wog Banner nearby, giving them +1 to hit. And this is the first volley. We got 24 hits so far. So 53, 52, 51. 51 hits. So I got 25 here. I'm going to roll this, then roll this again with an extra one. These are wounding on 4s. So we got 14 wounds so far. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30 wounds total. Starting with the last 2 scouts taking 4-ups. So one's dead, so 1 at a time at a 4-up. They're both dead. And then everybody else is a 3-up.
Everybody else is a 3-up.
So the rest are a 3-up save. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that wipes out the unit. So that'll wipe out the unit. One thing that we did miss a little bit here is that these 2 are actually different characters, so they would have been treated separately. So they both have 5 wounds. Correction, one has 5, the other one has 4. So the Grimaldus, this one has 4?
Yep, he has 4.
4 and 5. So with no Balts in range to attack, we go over to you, and the only person who you can have take part in the combat right now is this guy, because he is more than an inch away from the combat and he didn't declare a charge. So you can pile in with him and have him attack. Okay. So 4 attacks here, hitting on 2s and wounding on 3s. So there's 3 wounds. -1 means I don't get an armor save, but I have a Pain Boy nearby, so I have a 6-up just to ignore these. Nope, 3 boys are dead. Correction gets to reroll that wound roll of 1. No. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. One thing to know is at the end of my fight with the boys, I could have consolidated 3 inches and tried to pull the banner in. I opted not to do that. And with that, it's going to be the end of Orks turn 2. That gets me 1 victory point for First Blood. Start the movement phase. This Crusader squad is going to, or not advance, just walk forward to the edge of the building. I keep wanting to say advance. It's a word for movement, but it's an actual term now. Same goes for the guys on top level. The one guy in combat is going to fall back. And the banner is going to walk over to join him. This Crusader squad is going to back up. The Land Raider Crusader is going to advance or move up 10 inches.
There's...
This Land Raider is also going to move up into rapid fire range. It's going to be for the movement phase. On to shooting. Where would you like to start?
I'm going to start with the Venerable Dreadnought into the Liz again.
Alright. 8 shots hitting on 3s.
2s.
Oh, 2s. Sorry. So there's 7 hits. And is your strength?
Strength 7.
Wounding on 3s. Oof. Alright, I got this many 6-up cover saves. And 2, 4, 6 die. So there's 3 and 3. Next up, the Crusader squad is going to fire at the giant blob of boys, starting off with the bolt guns, hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s. For 1 wound, 6 up. Nope. Bink. Plasma gun, knock on overcharge.
Not going to overcharge.
Okay, misses. And then you got your missile launcher.
Yep, I'm going to fire the frag missile.
Okay, D6 shots. For 6, hitting on 3s. There's 5 hits, wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. 3 6-ups. Nope, 3 die. Predator's going to shoot at the battle wagon, so 2 D3 shots. Getting 5 shots. Hitting on 3s. So 3 hits. And 5s to wound. Nothing. Last cannon's looking for 3s. Nope. Land Raider Crusader is going to fire at the giant blob of boys. 24 bolt gun shots hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Got this many 6-up armor saves. None of them. And then 6-up Pain Boy, ignore the wounds. Oh, none of them. So there goes 7 boys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next up we got the twin assault cannon, 12 shots, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 3s. Oof, okay. So no armor saved from this one, just pain boy ignoring one of them. So there goes another 6 boys. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lieutenant with a bolt rifle is going to fire next at the boys. He's hitting on 2s, right?
He's hitting on 3s.
Oh. And wounding on a 4. Okay, 6 up. 6 up, pain boy. Nope. No, as soon as I pull that one, I lose my thing. So let's pull this guy. Under the Crusaders on top of the building, we're going to have the bolt guns fire at the boys, and the last gun and plasma gun are going to fire at the bikes. So we'll start off with the bolt gun, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 1 wound, 6 up. 6 up from the pain boy. No. Got the last gun firing at the bikes. This is going to hit on a 4. Nope. And then the plasma. That's a hit. And it's wounding on a 3. That's a wound. I have no save actually. So how much damage does it do?
The plasma gun is flat damage.
It's 1 damage, so it's going to reduce this guy down to a 2. Going over here, the bolt guns and the plasma are going to fire at the boys. The last gun's going to fire at the battle wagon. So starting off with the bolters, hitting on 3s. There's 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, I got 2 6-ups. And only 1 boy dies. And the plasma, that's a hit, wounding on a 3. That's a wound, no save. Let's go here. Got the last gun, hitting on a 4. That's a hit, wounding on a 3. Nope. Lastly, we're going to have the Land Raider fire into the boys, starting off with the rapid firing heavy bolters. So it's going to be 24 shots. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. With 6 wounds, I have a 6-up save. I should statistically save one of these, and I don't. So 3 and 4, 5, 6. And 12 shots from the assault cannon, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. No save against this. There goes another 4 boys. That's going to be it for all the shooting. No charges to declare, so on to morale. Buddhas are leadership 6, so they're going to lose d6 more guys, and that's the rest of them running. Over here, this unit lost enough that's going to be d6 plus 1. I'm going to have the boss basically smack a couple of them around, so we're going to take d3 mortal wounds for 1 mortal wound and 6-up save. No, okay. So this one just dies, and they treat it as passing the test. It's going to be a d6 plus 5. There's 1 guy left. So that hurt. Yeah, I was not expecting to lose that much from the morale phase, but it does happen. So we'll see if I can try and bring it back as we go on to Orks turn 3. So start of the movement phase, first thing I'm going to do is have all these guys just jump back into the battle wagon. And the battle wagon will advance 18. Getting him, whee, bunk right up to there. This one remaining knob is going to advance back into the woods. Just hide out in here. My 2 bikes are going to come right around here. Like so. My blob of boys are going to start moving up this way. To there. Rather large blob of boys though will advance. That's only going to be 7. I'm going to use a command point and reroll some down to 1. There we go, 9 inches. Finishing their advance inside that building, managed to get all of them in there. Onto the shooting phase, going to have these 2 bikes fire into your, I don't know.
Chaplain Grimaldus.
There we go. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit, wounding on a 3, nothing. Then onto the assault phase, the bikes are going to declare a charge against both the Land Raider and the Chaplain. The plasma pistol, hitting on a 6. Uh-oh. And wounding on a 3. Uh-oh. That's just a wound. Down to 1. And 24 shots, hitting on 6s. Ooh. And wounding on 5s. For 1, 4 up. Nope. That's a bike dead. And 12 shots from the assault cannon. Getting 1. Wounding on a 4. And 5 up. Nope, that's a wound. 2. Going for the charge. 4 inches, more than enough for me to go like this. And all the boys are going to charge the Land Raider and the Lieutenant?
Primaris Lieutenant.
Lieutenant. Watching with the Lieutenant. 1 hit. Wounding on a 4. Nope. Charge. 9, definitely enough. And so everybody is in. Gonna start off with the bike swinging at this guy. 3 attacks here, hitting on 4s. There's 1 hit. Wounding on a 2. There's a wound. -3 to your save.
4 up invuln from the Rosarius.
Makes it. I'll spend 2 points to interrupt me.
No.
Okay, so next up the boys are going to swing. Starting off my knob into your Lieutenant, hitting on 4s. There's 2 hits. These are wounding on 2s. And that's again -3.
6s.
Nope. D3 apiece for 3 damage. Then 20 attacks from the boys going to Land Raider. No banner nearby, so these are hitting on 3s. And wounding on 6s. Getting 2 wounds. Regular save. That's 2 2-up saves. He's fine. 3 attacks from your Grimaldus. These are hitting on 3s.
Might be on 2s. Let me double check.
Nope, that's hitting on 2s. So there's 3 hits there, and this is going into my bike.
Correct.
So you're wounding on 4s. For 1 wound. -1 means he's got a 5 up. Makes it. Then Lieutenant swinging.
3s.
There's 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. For 2 wounds. 2 6-ups. Nope, 2 boys are dead. After the Land Raider swinging at the boys, hitting on 6s. For 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. 2 6-ups. Nope, 2 more die. Which means to go over to morale. I've got 7 guys, I've lost 4, so anything higher than a 3, I lose somebody. Nope, we're good. Move phase, these guys are going to move up to the barricade. Go over to the Land Raider, the guys inside will jump out. Everybody gets out. So the Crusaders up in the building will adjust a little bit so that the last cannon can see the guy in the forest. Onto the shooting phase, opening up with bolt pistols. They're going into the battle wagon.
Into the battle wagon.
Alrighty, 15 shots. These are hitting on 3s. And wounding on 6s. Getting 1. Nope. Also looking at a Melta firing in. This is hitting on a 3. That's a hit. And Melta wounding on a 4. That is a wound. How much damage do I take? Oh wait, I have a save. No, I don't. You're at -4.
-4.
Yep. So 2d6 taking the highest. It's gonna be 6. Oh. Bank down to 7. And the Land Raider's gonna just open up into the battle wagon. So 24 shots. These are hitting on 3s. And wounding on 6s. Whoa!
Oh.
4 up armor. Taking 3 more. 2, 3. We got 12 more shots in the assault cannon. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s. For 2.
I'm going to command point one of them, see if I can get another one on.
Okay. Okay, so down to 4 command points. There's 2. 5 up. No. Down to 2 remaining. Coming over here, the bolt guns are going to fire at my boy over there, and the last gun and plasma gun are going to fire at my truck. So starting off with the bolt guns, hitting on 3s, and wounding on a 4. Yep, he's got a 5-up save in the forest, makes it. We got the last gun, hitting on a 4. That's a hit, wounding on a 3. That's a wound. No, I don't get a save. So that'll kill it. Does it blow up on a 6? Actually, it's my vehicle. I have to roll it.
Oh, yep.
Ha! I'm going to use a command point and re-roll that. It's my last command point. Nope, wasn't worth it. So there's everybody there. Now I got to roll dice for all of them, so it's going to be 7 dice being rolled. Please no 1s. 2. So there goes 1, 2. Both gone. Next up, this squad here is going to fire into probably the knobs because the closest. All these are characters. So start off with 3 bolt guns, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 4s. 1, 2 up. Takes a wound. Oh wait, there's a pain boy there. Still takes a wound. We got the plasma. That's a hit. And on to 3, that'll do it. So 5 up. Ha! Then you got the last cannon. That's a hit. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. And that's not a save. 6 up. Ha! One of the wounds you throw my way. How much damage do you do? Is that 4 total? Or is that 2?
That's 4. That would be 4 damage total.
Okay.
6.
So I gotta make 3 more 6-ups. Oh! He's alive with 1 wound. Over here we got 6 bolt guns going into this blob of orcs. Hitting on 3s. There's 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. For nothing. Overcharged?
Nope.
Definitely overcharged. No, that's still a hit. You sure you don't want to overcharge it?
Positive.
Wounding on a 3. That's a wound. I don't get a save. So that's just a boy dead. Zap. And a frag missile for D6 shots, getting 5. You stop rolling really high on that. Okay, wounding or hitting on 3s. No, you moved. Hitting on 4s. It's a heavy weapon.
You're right.
Wounding on 4s. For 1. 5 up because I'm in cover. Hey! Thank you, Ruins. Then 8 shots from the Dreadnought, hitting on 2s. Missing 1, so we got 7 hits there. These are strength.
Strength 7.
Wounding on 3s. So there's 5 wounds, minus 1.
Minus 1.
Okay, 6 up. All 6s. Come on. Nope, there goes 5 boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The Predator autocannon firing at them. 2d3 shots. 6. Whoa. It's like your dice ramped up in awesome rolls and mine just ramped down.
Right.
Hitting on 3s. There's 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2. And minus 1.
Minus 1.
Okay, 6 up. Nope, there goes 2 more. Pink, pink. 2 last cannons. There's 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. There's 2 more dead. On to the assault phase. Gonna charge the Mega Knobs with the Crusader squad. I have no shooting because they're equipped with 2 saws, so no Overwatch. Wow, yeah, you definitely get that charge off. So everybody's in. Then next up, do you want to charge someone else?
Yeah, I'm going to charge High Marshal Helbrecht into them as well.
Alrighty. Going for it. That's going to be 3 inches. Or, sorry, 2 inches, but you got to be an inch away. I don't think you're within 3. No, not quite, so that'll be a fail.
So I'm going to command point that charge down to 3.
So re-rolling one of the die. That'll do it. That'll be 3 inches, get you within an inch. Nice. And is that going to be all the charges you declare there?
That's all the charges, yep.
Alright, so I'm going to have Thraka heroically intervene. Right here. Because he's heroic and wants to intervene. The Pain Boy will heroically intervene. And my knob with a banner will heroically intervene. So, going to opt to have all of the Crusaders attack first into the knobs. So 28 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Getting that re-roll in there. And only missing 5, that's not bad at all. And strength 5, so they're wounding on 3s. Ugh. I have this many 2-up armor saves. Yeah. Huzzah! Oh no. No, 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 no. No, okay. 6 ups from the Pain Boy. No, no, no. Okay, there goes the one with 1 wound. There goes another one, and 1 wound remaining. Okay, so let's go. This guy's gone. Just to be difficult, I'm going to say this guy's gone. And this guy's down to 1 wound remaining. You got the Power Axe swinging, so hitting on a 3.
On a 3, yep.
And re-rolling it.
Nope, he doesn't get to re-roll.
No?
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
High Marshal.
There's a hit. And wounding on a 3. That's a wound. Minus 2 means I have a 4 up. Nope. 6 up. Nope. It was my last Mega Knob. And ended that fight. Everybody's going to consolidate closer. So that's their consolidation. Next up on the charge is this guy. Now, unfortunately, the 3-inch pile-in will not get him close enough to get into combat with anybody, and then you consolidate. That might get you close enough that I can punch you. So best bet is to just kind of stay where you are, so you don't have to worry about that, and you can walk away. Next up, coming over here, you got your dude with the banner swinging at my boys. So he's got or is the Land Raider that's swinging?
The Land Raider.
Land Raider. Okay, so 6 attacks on the Land Raider, hitting on 6s.
6s.
Nothing. My turn to pick something. I'm going to have the boys swing. So I've got 3 attacks with my knob going into your dude with the banner, hitting on 4s.
Canada!
I got 6 attacks, or 6 boys attacking, so 12 attacks going into the Land Raider, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s! For 2. Whoop save. Ha ha! Down to what? 15? Next up, Grimaldus is going to attack into my bike. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Nice. And wounding, he's +2 strength, right?
The Crozius gives him +1 strength, but Grimaldus gets to reroll failed hit rolls in a fight phase.
Right, so you get to reroll that 1 miss. Turn it into a hit, and then wounding on 4s. And what's this minus to this?
The Crozius has a negative AP of 1.
Okay, so 2 5-ups. 1 goes through.
And it's 2 damage apiece.
That will kill him. Next, I'm going to jump over here and have Thraka attack. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. And wounding on 2s. And that's 4 guys just dead. The Primaris swinging at the boys. So these are hitting on 3s.
On 3s.
For 4 hits. And wounding on... He's only strength 4, right?
Strength 4.
Yep, wounding on 4s. For 2 6-ups. Okay. There's 2 more boys dead. The Pain Boy is going to swing 4 attacks. These are hitting on 2s because he's nearby the banner. So there's 3 hits and wounding on 2s with Power Claw. That's 3 more. Just gone.
3 more just dead. Alright.
Then lastly we have the Knob with the Wog banner. He's going to swing. He's hitting on 2s and wounding on 3s for 2 regular saves. 2 3-up saves. You're good. And on to morale. So starting off with your guys way over there. Anything higher than a 2, you're going to be losing people. Okay. And then over there, I lost 2 out of the leadership 7, so 5 or more. Nope, 5's good. It was enough from the guys inside the building, and that's all I have for morales. Start of Orcs turn 4, I'm going to have all these guys just kind of make their way out of the building so that they can get a good charge off on the Crusader squad there. Piling out like so. Do in the shooting phase because nobody's open to shoot, so just straight onto the assault phase. Boys here are going to charge the Crusaders and the Dreadnought. Never mind, not going to charge the Dreadnought, just the Crusaders. Firing the bolt guns, hitting on 6s. Stop!
I'm sorry.
4s. 6 up. Nope, there goes a boy. Then you got the plasma. Dude, really? On a 2? On a 3. Still get him. Okay. And your missiles, D6 shots for 5. Looking for 6s. 1 and a 4. 6 up. Oh, wow. Okay. And I'm going to charge. Make it. So you are pretty thoroughly surrounded there. Gonna figure out who can swing. I got 30 some odd attacks. These are gonna be, I got this and then I got like another 6 more. So these are hitting on 3s. The hits and then the extra ones get me that many more. Wounding on 4s. Gonna be 8 wounds in total. You have a 3-up save for everybody. So we got 1, 2, 3. 3 are dead. 3 attacks from the knob, hitting on 4s. Wounding on a 2. That's just 1 more dead. Now that's done, I get to consolidate, so I will pile in, and pile into the Dreadnought. Haha. No more shooting, Mr. Dreadnought. To pick my next combat, I'm going to go over here. Thraka's going to swing at these guys, so 5 attacks hitting on 2s. Oh, okay, wounding on 2s. There's 3 guys with -3. So you got 3 6-ups. 2 die. So everybody's going to move in over here and swing back. 4 attacks going into my pain boy. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on a 4. Nope.
Is he?
That's wounding on a 3 because you got that +1 to your strength. So 6-up save. 6-up him trying to heal himself. Nope, takes a wound. Going into bringing him down to 3. Then we got 2 guys going into Thraka, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Nope.
Rolling wounds.
So 3 attacks, re-rolling the wounds. And he's strength.
High Marshal lets me re-roll misses, I believe.
Yep. That is correct. So there's 3 hits. He's strength.
He would be strength 5.
Okay, so wounding on 5s.
Re-rolling.
Re-rolling. Nope. So looking for a 3 to hit. Re-rolling, because the Grand Marshal dude. That's a hit. Strength 6 means you're wounding on a 4. Nope. Opting to spend a command point to re-roll that. Looking for that 4. Nope. Jumping back over to me, I'm going to have the Pain Boy swing in now. These are hitting on 2s. Every time. That is not statistically average, people. Wounding on 2s. There's 2, so you got 2 6-ups. I hate this game. Over here, you get to pick. You've got the Dreadnought that can swing, the Land Raider, you do with the banner.
I'm gonna have the guy with the banner swing.
Hitting on 3s. There's 3 hits. Wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s. 1 wound, 6-up. Nope, that's a dead boy. And now I'm gonna swing in, hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3s. For 2 regular saves. 3 up. 1 dies. We got the Land Raider swinging, so he's got 6 attacks, hitting on 6s. That's 2 hits, wounding on 2s. 6 up. Ha! Not. Got 4 attacks at strength 6.
On 2s.
That's 4 hits, wounding on 3s. There's 3 wounds, no modifier.
No modifier.
6 up. Ha! I can take that. And that's going to be it for combat. So we got some morale. Right there, as long as it roll a 6, I guess. That's good. Right here, you lost 5. Or sorry, you lost 4 there.
4.
So
leadership 7.
So basically, don't roll a 4 or higher. Oh, he flees. Over here, just as long as you don't roll a 6, nobody will flee. You're good. Well, this is gonna just move right behind that knob there. And the Predator is going to pivot. And just move back. Over here, these guys are all going to fall back out of combat, leaving all my guys exposed for a lot of shooting. Wait for movement. On to shooting. Where would you like to start?
I'm going to start with this tactical squad at, I think your knob right there is probably the closest one.
Okay. 6 shots to the bolters, hitting on 3s. And 3 hits, wounding on 4s. So that's 1 4-up save. Failed. He's down to 3. Oh wait, Pain Boy. Still down to 3. We got the plasma gun. That's 2 hits. These are wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. No save. No, it's minus 3.
Minus 3.
Yeah, no save. And it's 1 damage piece, so he's down to 1. Then the last cannon hitting on a 3. Nope. You want to use a command point?
I'm going to go down to 1.
Alright. That's a hit. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound, and that'll kill him. High Marshal next is going to fire his Meltagun at Thraka, hitting on a 2. And you're out of command. You can't use any command points this turn, so. But you do get to reroll that because of his ability. That is a hit. Wounding on a 3. That's a wound. I have a 4 up invulnerable save. Failed it, so how much damage am I taking? You're within half range, so you get 2 dice and you pick the highest. For 6, okay. I have 6 up saves from the Pain Boy. So that stops one of them, and then 5 6-up saves from the Warlord trait. So he's going to take 5 wounds. And him down to 3. Squad will fire at Thraka next, starting off with the bolters. So 3s to hit, and 5s to wound. For 1 wound, 2 up. Saved it. And the plasma, that's a hit. Wounding on a 3. Nope. 3. Wounding on a 3. Nope. Following that, the Land Raider is going to fire a ton of shots into Thraka. These are all hitting on 3s. And rerolling to hit because you're within 6 inches of High Marshal. Managing to miss 4 shots. Looking for 5s to wound. So I've got 7 2-up armor saves. Whoa! Okay. 6 up from the Pain Boy. Nope. 6 up from the Warlord trait. Nope. That's Thraka dead. The assault phase, we've got Grimaldus over here declaring a charge. You can't fail this. Yeah, you're in. We got 4 attacks, hitting on 2s.
And 6 is giving me an extra one.
Yep, so 1 more. Okay, so you got 5 hits, and these are wounding on 3s. So 1 wound. Any AP value?
It is AP -1.
Okay, so that's just a dead boy. That's it for the charges, so on to regular combat. The banner carrier is going to swing next. The banner's got 4 attacks hitting on 3s. So there's 2 hits, wounding on 3s. No, 4s.
4s.
So 1 wound, 6 up. Nope, there goes another boy. Going to attack, I'm going to have my knob swing at your banner carrier there. 3 attacks hitting on 4s. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound, and you get a 6 up. Or your 4 up Rosarius.
Oh, he swung at Grimaldus?
Oh, no, he swung at the other one.
Okay, so yeah, that'll be a 6 up.
Okay, that's going to be D3. So that'll be enough to kill him. And my boy is going to swing at Grimaldus, because you're in base of the knob, so he's within an inch of him. So hitting on 3s. Wounding on a 4. There's 1 wound, regular save.
3 up.
He's good. Land Raider swinging, hitting on 6s. Nope. We're here, my boys will pile in. Realize that he gets to reroll failed hit rolls, so you get to swing all these again, looking for those 6s. Getting 2. Wounding on 2s. And 6 up. Nope. There goes another boy. Here I got 27 attack swinging from the boys, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. So, just toss that one. There we go. Ha! 3 up save. Failing 1.
And the 6 up
Yep.
Venerable.
So failing 1, he's down to 1. And I got 3 attacks with my knob with the claw, hitting on 4s. Nothing. Got 4 attacks coming back, hitting on 2s. Oof. And wounding on 3s. So I got 2 6-ups. Nope, there goes 2 more boys. That'll be the end of turn 4. I think it's pretty safe to say at this point it's going to be a Black Templar victory. Taking out Thraka took out probably my most reliable source for doing some damage to your Land Raiders. And because I only have 1 boy on this objective, it's going to be very, very easy for you to take him out of there. That Pain Boy is not in a good position, especially with everything over here. And all I have left is 1 knob and that unit of boys. So it is definitely going to be a Black Templar victory. Joel, sir, very good game. Awkward left-handed handshake. What do you think of Orks?
I definitely scary. There's a few saving throw moments that
Sorry about that. The battery died. Sorry, you were saying?
There was a couple saves that I think really turned the game. I definitely think they're really good. Tough army to play against. If I hadn't had the 2 Crusaders, I think I would have gotten rolled up pretty quick.
Yeah. Just the volume of fire that you can put out from those Land Raiders is ridiculous. You chop through a unit of 30 boys like it was a warm knife through butter, so I was not prepared for that. I do very much like the Black Templars. They stack their abilities very, very nicely, so I did enjoy that. The fact that you got to reroll 1s in the to hit and rerolling the wounds and 6s equal more attacks, I found that very, very, very interesting. definitely helped you clear out a lot of the boys that I had. And on top of that, just I had a ton of bad rolls. I lost my Mega Knobs pretty quick there, and they were the anti-Land Raider choice that I had available. So, still, very fun game. Thank you so much for playing. Guys, please do me a favor. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below as to what you thought of this game. Also, if you happen to notice any rules errors that happened while we were playing the game, please leave that in the comment section below as well, just so we can correct it for future battle reports. And guys, if you haven't noticed that we made a mistake and then fixed it later on, and somebody made a comment about that, please comment on their comment to let them know that we did fix it. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy wargaming.